Hey, what's up to all of my Geminis out there? Please make sure to get a book at Amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below as usual. So the cards that I come up with are the Hermit, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Rods, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Justice, and the Judgment. So what I'm seeing here for the Geminis is how a lot of you Geminis are in a situation where, like I said, I've seen a lot of Geminis play out this in recently. A lot of you Geminis kind of moving like Virgos in the sense of moving away from someone that you used to like or someone that you used to love or you still do, so that you can make things more peaceful around you. Now, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Rods, and the Four of Cups represents how what you're moving to is number one, you're accepting that certain love situations that you were in don't necessarily work out for you or didn't work out for you, but also too, you're also thinking or moving towards interacting with an individual who you may not have necessarily considered wifeable or husband material, quote unquote. So the things that the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, right, is about how you're like, okay, it's time for you to actually admit it. You know what I mean? You know, not necessarily giving so much of a problem and stuff like this, and kind of, you know, realigning your perception to where a lot of you Geminis are going to give it to the people who are deserving of the attention, right, of your choice, of course, right? And then the Justice and the Judgment both represent this being a situation for y'all where how a lot of you you Geminis, if you don't necessarily get yourselves into a relationship, which I don't expect y'all to, it's more so about like just, you know what I mean? Like it's like that movie Trippin', you know what I mean? That came out in the early 2000s, where, you know, the guy that, you know, one of the boyfriends from one of the boyfriends of Tia or Tamara from the sister, the real dark skinned brother, how in the movie he's doing all this, you know, all this daydreaming, and then by the end of the movie he realized that, like, you know, I can have my imagination and that's great, but I can't get really deluded with it to the point where it's not this, what I'm imagining is not accessible, you know. And that's what it is that a lot of you Geminis are learning to do. If your imagination is not accessible, you know what I mean, a lot of you Geminis are going to stop, because that's what it is that you call romanticizing, is when you're imagining something that is not accessible to you. You know what I mean? So I hope this helps. Comment, like, subscribe. Bye.